Your partner wants to give up control, but only if you know how to drive. This is about being the best you could ever be, whoever you are. I don't care if you're a man, a woman, LGBTQ, space alien. I'll save anybody. I don't care. I'll teach a hedgehog how to have a threesome.
What do you mean by that?
Look, you don't have to listen to me. You're wrong. Listen, I know I'm great. And I know you're thinking, Dante, there's no way I could be like you. But you could be me, you know why? Because you know who I was before I was me? Yo, what up? GYBB, get your balls back. WWDD, what would Dante do? Sexual Revolution is being podcasted. And I'm excited. We're in the building. Missed you guys. It's good to be here. Big shout to Xavier. Thank you for the $10 on the cash.
That's right, already in there.
Where's my cash register? I didn't.
There we go. God forbid we don't have the. We must have the cash register.
Yeah. And the next time you do that, Patty.
Okay. There you go. That's how you threaten people nowadays?
Yeah, it's fair.
I mean, that is pretty menacing. It's kind of scary.
I was wondering what happened to you. I was like...
Oh, there you
go. Big shout to Patty in the building. Oh, hey. my man, my motherfucking 20 grand in the building.
Oh, that's my, I forgot that's my new theme music.
Harry Terjaian Jones.
You're taking my already ethnic last name.
Harry Terjaian.
You have to stop with a Gigante game show voice now.
Wow.
You ever hear Nick Kroll do his impression of a Spanish radio show? He goes, hola, hey, everybody, what's going on? Let's go to the phone. Hola, es un bebé. It's a baby. ¿Qué pasa, baby? If you get a chance, look up Nick Kroll, Spanish radio host or whatever. He's hilarious. ¿Qué pasa, baby?
Mr. Slideway in the comment. Anthony in the building. The great and powerful Xavier always. Pero welcome me friends, mi gente. Hey, what's going on?
Oh man, not much. Good. I had to put a bitch in her place this weekend.
Really? What happened?
My mom. I had to put my mom.
Don't you talk to my baby like that.
Oh my God. My mom just had hip surgery.
Yeah.
And so Dante, every time I've been with her a lot more recently, so every time Dante calls me, I'm with my mom. And I put him on speakerphone, and then he just
mi corazón.
Yeah, just romancing my mom while she gets better, like the English patient. He's trying
mi amor, what's wrong? What's so? I am broken car.
It's a fucking Russian novel with her. She's doing great. She's doing phenomenal. But no matter what, is that Vishnu? Is Vishnu here? He's on his way. Is that his?
He's trying to get in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is his ringtone. Okay. I was joking. I thought you pressed the button by accident.
No, my friend. Harry Terjaian. How will you think I would do that to you, my friend?
Hola, mi gente.
Hola, mi gente.
Those shows are pretty bad. They're like 20, 30 years behind. So.
Wow.
Uy, qué lástima. Yeah, those shows are pretty rough.
With the dude with the bumblebee on and the dude with the freckles.
Oh, yeah, that dude. Yeah. It was the girl who had the freckles. The guy is El Chespirito. Was the name of that show. That show was on. Once they have a hit, that thing runs forever. That show was on for 40 years. Those two were in like their 80s by the time it was done.
Yeah, he was the little guy, the guy that played the little boy. He was like 98.
Yeah, it was sad. You're like, did you save any of your pesos? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, Anthony's asking in the chat. Has the surgery slowed her down? Remember the stories? Yeah, she used to be wild for the night, but she slowed down.
She slowed down.
The knees have slowed her down. The knee damage and the hips.
Don't talk about mi corazón.
No. I love her, but I have to set boundaries with her.
Yes,
and she's hard-headed, but it works.
Yeah.
It works. She's starting to call people by different names.
Well, you specifically.
Yeah,
and your chick. Just
and
making names up.
Names up. And then, I was like, she doesn't want to be called by that name. Stop using that name.
What doesn't she like to be called?
My mom? I thought about that, but I don't know that works with
Yeah.
her. I'm trying to think of a name. See, the only thing I thought of was like, how would you like it if somebody just started calling you dirty whore for a second? I go, that's too much. But there's no nickname
Call
I
her
can come up with.
Antigo.
Antigo.
Antigua.
Antigo. Oh.
Oh. Mi Antigua.
Hey,
Wait a minute. Who we have here?
Hey, who's here? Es el amigo indio. What's up, bud? We started the show half an hour late, and Vishnu somehow still didn't make it on time.
Why are you sitting here?
No, sit over here. Sit over here. Just because Pat has creative OCD and he needs the shot to be tight, which I understand. I respect. There's gonna be a gap over there. It doesn't look right.
Playing your theme music, you don't know. Everybody get ready for Rosinio.
Hey,
What up, Vista?
how you doing, bud? How you doing? What are you up to today? Every time you're running behind, there's always some kind of project you're doing.
So what happened now? The traffic? Was it the traffic?
It's my son's birthday today.
Oh,
But-
nice.
So I'm going to
what?
blame it on him.
So what?
So I'm going to blame it on him.
What was it last week, you piece of shit? Whose birthday?
Bro, last week I was on time.
You were not on
I
time.
was on time. 6:01, I was here.
You was...
Bro,
you
last
on
week
time?
I was on time.
Patty, was he on time?
I think he was on time, but it's all a blur. I don't know when he's.
Let me
So many
check.
times
Hold on.
you've been
I,
on
when he's late, when he's on.
I'll have
I
to
was
go-
on time, and Godfrey kicked me out of his show.
Yeah, he told you, get out of here.
Yeah.
why did he kick you out of his show?
We had
Because
too
he
many
got too
people.
many people.
Oh, and you got cut?
He's like,
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Actually, it was Pat's fault. Pat kicked you.
I'm sorry.
Pat said, you want me to put up another chair? You want me to tell Vishnu to beat it?
Go kick rocks.
And,
Oh, boy.
Godfrey was like, tell him to beat it.
Okay.
You know Godfrey's not going to pass up a chance to tell you to beat it. So that was
Yeah, you can't give him
So I
that
went around
option.
kicking
When you
rocks.
present something like that, you can't present the option of
we
the
had a
most
great
fun.
show though.
I know, I saw it.
We missed you. Oh, you watched it?
I watched it.
You fucking maniac, sociopath.
I'm
You
looking
just sit home
I
and watch
wanted to
yourself.
see what they're bringing to the table that I'm not.
Your competition?
Yeah.
Okay, I could
What
understand
did
that.
Big J Okerson bringing to the table that
Oh,
I'm
you
not?
talking about? I thought you was talking about our show.
No, he was there for that.
I
I
was there for
wasn't
our
here
show.
last week. No, I'm looking at the footage. He was here at the start of the show.
Yeah, he was. Holy shit.
I was, bro. It was just you and me.
All right, easy. Don't get excited now. Don't get excited. You fucked up enough
Oh boy.
to for years to come.
When's your son's birthday?
It's 15.
He's 15?
Really?
Yeah, I was 15.
God damn, I
you.
thought your kids were younger.
I thought they were
Yeah.
young, like
I
8
thought so
and
too.
10.
I'm like, damn, he's 15.
15.
I thought so too. It is such a dad thing. How old is he?
Is he getting ready to fuck you up?
He can.
Is
He's
he looking
taller
at
than me.
you?
Is he
bigger than
taller
me.
than you?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then I enrolled him in MMA, and he is kicking my ass there.
Oh, on the MMA?
Yeah.
Are you
because-
doing MMA also?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit,
Because I was like, I should do it.
No, that's probably smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
smart to do that.
Especially
Now
since
I'm
he's
like-
doing it. He's sizing your
Yeah, you don't want
ass up.
your kid to have too
Because
much
he's-
of an advantage. I
yeah.
think if you do MMA, you'll hold him off for at least another 7 years before
Yeah.
he could take you.
Yeah, I think I'm being nice to him because he's my kid, but he is coming at me like yesterday. I was like, yo.
Yeah,
Gotta
that's what happens.
Started stinging him.
Yeah.
I'm saving the fucking left hook for my son.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everyone, you got to put him in his place.
When he get funky, I'm gonna hit him right in the ribs, and while he goes down with no wind,
Bro, how old is your son now?
he's 6.
He's 6, but
Yeah,
he's probably
he's
the same.
7 in a
He's probably the
week.
same size
Yeah,
as
he's
your
same
son
as
is.
my
though.
younger
He's
one.
like 10. He looks like he wears size 11, 12 clothes.
Oh, sweet.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Yeah,
his
kid is
dad, so
massive.
what did you expect?
I know, and his mom is 5'11".
2-year-old and he'll be looking for
His
teenager clothes.
uncle is 6'6".
Yeah.
So, I just gotta fuck him up before he gets too big. You know what I mean? Just not to fuck him up, but give him a little stinger. So he goes, ooh, wow, I didn't know he still had it in me. Yup.
Sometimes you got to brush him out of the strike zone.
So he knows,
bit,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, I could get it. And then when I get older, when I start getting feeble, I go, son, I'm proud of you. We should really respect each other more.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
That's fun. When he's able to
When
take you.
I'm like, it's just, I'm so proud of you as my son. You just, I mean, sometimes I was hard on you, but you see how it worked out? You're doing great.
Yeah.
Fucking Godfrey calls me today.
Yeah.
He says, yo, I met one of your frat brothers out in in Portland. You know, I'm like, you know, there's hundreds of thousands of us, right?
Yeah.
You're in a fraternity. It's nationwide.
Yeah, the Omega Psi Phi.
Okay.
That would have been good if I had a close up on that, but
Well,
Pat's dropping the ball.
he's not
all
dropping the
day.
ball. He's doing other
Yeah.
things.
Oh no, he's dropping the ball.
You want to do it? You want to do a take two? You get it. You close up now.
Wait,
Yeah.
where's my mic? Did you turn? There you go. So I'm in a fraternity, Omega Psi Phi. Look, we're not even. So he met one of my frat brothers,
Okay.
and yo, OG Dante, yo, we know him, blah 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 blah. He goes, yo, I remember back in the days, he knocked this dude out, and him and his stripper buddies picked the dude's car up and put it on the
What?
on the.
Wait. You knocked the dude out.
And then we picked
That part, I'm like, all right,
the
whatever.
guy we was trying to get out, and he didn't want to move and something. And
Wait. I'm sorry. Was you trying to get out of the car?
I was parked, and he was like, "Fuck you," da 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 da,
And they blocked him.
and he blocked me in.
Okay.
So he just picked it up.
Naturally,
and put it aside?
you and
We-
somebody else picked up the car.
No, we had a tussle,
Yeah, he kicked his ass and then picked up.
Then you
his
picked
car.
up his
and
car.
then me
Put
and
it
my
on the
friends
side.
picked his car up and put it on the sidewalk.
And that's because he's being nice.
I was
If
being
it
nice.
was me, I would have thrown it in a lake or something.
That's why you don't get to have superpowers.
This is
Yeah.
why, because you would go too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would be like, bro.
I mean, if I had the powers, I probably wouldn't. I would probably just put it there too.
No.
But now that I got no powers, I can.
You
I
put
can
it.
say
Now,
whatever.
I don't remember this. I didn't remember this story.
Yeah.
I decided to call a friend up.
To confirm your own. You have to fact check your own
'Cause I don't.
story.
You know that. I don't really.
Many stories.
And I'm trying to be a better human being. So
Well, it's been at least 15 years since you moved a car. You know.
I haven't moved the car. Now here's the thing. We used to move, like when I was in the phone company,
Yeah.
me and my boy Paul, we would move cars all the time. Just me and him. But
You got to hop it up and down.
let
Or
me
how do you do it?
so we would take hand cleaner. Like any kind of lotion or hand cleaner,
Okay.
you spray it on the wheels, right? You bounce it, and as soon as you bounce it on the,
You push. You bounce
and
it,
it just it slides like fucking
Like a hockey puck.
yeah, man. Like
Oh,
I mean, it moves like when we would work and we would go into manholes.
They were blocking
They
the manhole.
blocked the manhole. We
And it goes right out. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
just if you ever,
If I ever need to move a car.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what
That's
I
good
mean?
to know. Hand cleaner, you said? Or
we used to use like the
lava?
I don't know why I'm looking at you like you wash your hands.
WD
You know the hand cleaner, the
Hand
fucking
sanitizers.
with the pumice in it and stuff.
No, it wouldn't be hand sanitizer because that's dry.
No. Hand cleaner,
hand
like
soap.
you know when you have like grease, like mechanic hand cleaner, where you,
Like lava?
Yeah.
yeah, you,
WD-40.
working
like
hand.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would
Okay.
just under each, and it'll slide like a fucking hockey puck, like an air hockey puck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know. Now but this one you used just to knock him, just to teach him a lesson. This wasn't out of
we didn't.
necessity.
So you don't need a
I knew
superpower.
that we used to move cars like that when I was in the phone company.
No, that I know.
I wasn't in phone company at that time.
No, this was college.
This was like after college, 20s, and the dude was like talking smack, baby.
Okay.
He was telling me something about he's Indian and he knows a lot of shit. And,
Yeah,
and
now
I was like, you shut the fuck
now
up.
he figured out he don't need superpowers to move cars. He
Hold
just
on.
need that
That's
cleaning
him. You
thing.
not the guy. bro.
Yeah.
And I ended up hitting him, and then they were like, yo, let's move his car on the fucking side. And my dudes picked up. See, this is the thing back in the days when you were stripping. So now, if you get out of jail,
Sure. Where are you going to go
your
find work?
job is physical trainer. Everybody's a physical trainer, you know.
Okay.
That's the criminal, right, Patty? And so, because you come out jacked.
You
You've
come
been
out
doing
jacked and
push-ups.
can't get a lot of other jobs. It
You've been
works
doing
out for you.
push-ups and making lasagna with Doritos, hot Cheetos. And
What kind of
stuff.
physical training they do? All right, first thing you need to do is find a bench that's bolted to the ground. That's step one.
First thing, you use, they would take garbage bags, fill it up with water.
Okay, and then lift the garbage
curl
bag.
the-
Curl the garbage bag.
And they can do push-ups.
Push-ups.
Dips.
Sit-ups.
Dips on a metal toilet.
Yeah, dips on the edge of the thing, and then what else would you do? I'm sorry. Stop it, pal. You're fucking around.
Well, someone.
And then you
I'll let him finish.
Okay.
you do that. You do, and the mattress.
Yeah.
You roll the mattress up and use it.
Curl the
Now, mind
mattress.
you, I've never been in jail. I just have a lot of friends
Okay.
who, so you could get a good workout. Dudes come out. Plus you get on the yard. You could work out on the yard and shit. So guys come out, but they don't have, they have felons and they can't have jobs. Well, in
They
the
go into
90s,
stripping,
you did physical training, bouncing, and stripping.
Okay.
That was the jam. So a lot of, let's just say I had a lot of guys who we on the dark side of society.
Get some time.
Yeah.
Some time.
And
paid their debt to society.
yeah, guys, good guys.
Good guys.
Good stand-up guys. You know what I mean? So, hold on.
We got a call?
Let me get this real quick. Well, what's your name? Where you calling from, family? What's the deal?
You just hung up. Oh, by the way, while we'll do the super chat, call back in. Who's this? I want to read this properly. Black Op
Hey, will you be over in September? Yes, I will. I'll be there with Godfrey.
in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're going.
I'll actually be there in August. My son's birthday is
28th.
No, it's the 15th, but I'm not going the 15th because there's a farm coming to the house.
When is that?
Shit.
On
The following weekend.
you ordered
I couldn't
a farm?
get it.
You couldn't book the farm for the
I couldn't
15th.
book the farm, so they're bringing donkeys and cows and goats
Oh my goodness.
and sheep, chickens and stuff.
What day is this?
You coming?
No, I just want to know. What day is your son's birthday?
It's the 15th, August 15th.
Oh, wow. That's Indian Independence Day.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
That's why we had him then.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I was like, hold him.
Yeah.
We
That's why
wanted
I'm
the
wearing this.
15th.
Because he's the Indian freedom fighter.
Who, that guy right there?
Yeah, Bhagat Singh.
Then, dude,
They hung him when he was 23.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
back. All right, let's hear it.
Yeah, what's your name? Where you calling from, family?
What's up, y'all? This is Brandon. Brandon calling from Virginia.
Say again. Say your name one more time.
This is Brandon calling from Virginia.
Oh, what's going on, bro? How can I help you?
Hey, so I was calling real quick because y'all was just talking about working out.
Yeah.
So two things. I just got out of a relationship that I've been in for 6 years.
Okay.
I had called you. We had talked about a couple of things before.
We was actually talking
and,
about prison, so it's interesting that you were like,
Hey, it's
I,
not my
just-
time.
I just finished doing time, but go ahead.
Yeah, nah. So it's on the workout side of things. But no,
Okay.
so I had called you a couple of times. We had discussed a couple of things that was going on in the relationship. And eventually
Okay.
you had said that I'd have to with the way that things was setting itself up, that I would eventually have to pull the plug essentially. Well, it's
Yeah.
happened 6 years later. Now I was over leveraged. Now I'm back out here early.
Let me
30s.
ask you something. What was
Now I'm moving and
what were the issues that made it where I said you had to pull the plug? You were gonna have to pull the plug.
I guess I'm gonna try to keep it short.
Okay.
It's more so I think I was just like chronically unhappy. But I couldn't kick somebody when they were down.
You couldn't kick somebody when they were down?
Yeah.
But she
basically.
was chronically unhappy.
No, I was.
Oh, okay.
What was she doing to make you unhappy, though, within the confines of the relationship?
So
Go ahead.
I'm trying to think of a way of yeah, I'm still here. So long story short, it was she had experienced 3 deaths in her family over a 3-year span.
Okay.
And then that's what sort of began to breed this like a relationship in which you kind of go without, right? And while somebody is grieving, I have no problem, picking them up, and doing what's necessary to make sure not just that the household is taken care of, but that the person is taken care
I mean,
of.
picking her up,
Now,
like looking out for her and being there for her.
Of course, yep.
Okay,
So then now on the
why
back
were
end,
you unhappy? I mean, is that something you
I
just
got
didn't
you.
want to do?
No. So on the back end, after a few years passed, and because grieving is forever, as we know. To some extent, people work through it, so on and so forth. That's not my issue at all. But then it became this breeding ground of not being able to be held accountable for certain things, or you couldn't address certain things to correct whatever it may have been. Things like that. Things just became really touchy and real dicey at the point.
I think I've experienced something similar where that particular person is either going through depression or whatever, and they either start taking it out on you or they're angry at the world, and it becomes difficult, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And they also suffer from multiple mental, I don't know how you want to phrase it, but just mental issues as well.
Yeah.
So whether it was
isms or
ADHD,
whatever.
And they're not, sometimes they don't do the work.
ADHD, so on and so forth.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't do the work, or they just, you can, I guess, you can only be supportive for so long to the point where you go, okay, now you don't want to do the work. So now I don't want to be in this anymore, which I do understand. It sounds like a very cold thing, but after a while, you're like, okay, well, what are we doing here? Because you're unhappy, but there's no reason to take me down with you if you're not going to work on it.
Yeah.
And that's essentially the way it sort of went.
Okay.
It was just always, it was a lot of projection. And it was just sort of like, it got to a point where she was unhappy, and we just kind of amicably was like, cool. Let's just go our separate ways. Now, the thing is that it got ugly. And then, now it's been about maybe like 3-4 months.
Ugly how?
I got a lawyer. I got.
Well, how'd you end up with that situation where y'all are first going, maybe we should go our separate ways, and then you end up with a lawyer?
Because.
Were y'all married?
We went to no. But we have started going to this couples therapy in a sense, and I looked at it as like this premarital counseling, whatever. And things started turning. It turned a corner that was for the good. Because at the time we took a little break. I don't really do breaks. She came back to me pleading, and I was the only way I'm doing this is if we go that route. Because if we're not earning it, we're not working this out, then there's no need in us even continue this. We start working it out. Things were cool.
With doing therapy?
Yes.
Okay.
So then we go into the holidays. The holidays were cool. Coming out of it, I'm trying to keep it kind of quick because I want to get to the workout thing.
So let me ask you a question.
I mean, we're asking for details.
Y'all ended up and what was the beef with that court brought the lawyers into it?
So I had to get a defense attorney just to make sure I was covered because I ended up going back to the relationship, counseling.
Yeah, but why were you? Why'd you have to be with? Do they have? What state are you in?
I'm in Virginia.
Is there a common law?
So technically, yeah, there is, but that's not what we were dealing with.
Okay, so why are you going to jail? Just give me the short answer. Why were you going to the lawyer?
Because it was just for my defense. Because you had somebody that had begun to say that certain things were taking place that weren't.
So she started saying that you were abusive.
Yes.
Okay.
It was like her cousin. I pulled into the house one day. I have some 6-hour conversation, and he leaves because he's looking at me like he left like why am I even here? It was this whole thing. So from that point on,
okay, you're going off track. Here's my thing: if you're not married to somebody, and somebody is accusing you of some abuse, right? How long after the fact that we spoke did you? I'm assuming we did a consultation. And I assessed this situation, and you stayed. And then how long after that did y'all do a thing where y'all had to get lawyers?
So I think I probably stayed in it for at least another year and a half after you and I spoke.
After you and I talked. Okay, and then once she accused you of some abuse, then what happened after that? How long did you stay after that?
A lot of that had transpired after we officially had broke up. But the thing is that we had a place together. So then we are both in this place for almost 2 months. And I'm literally having to record I didn't speak to the woman because of the fact that she's somebody that alters reality. Okay. So
Okay,
like
so he
you
was
and I were talking,
concerned. He was concerned that she's changing the reality, and it could go. He had the vibe that it could go dark, so he was trying to protect himself, which I do understand.
Yes,
because and
That's
he couldn't move out because they both had that property together.
Was it a house? Did y'all own it?
No,
Was she
it
on
was
the
rented.
lease, or
No,
was just
it
an
was
apartment?
Yeah, it was just an apartment.
So
but
why
both
didn't
of our
you just
names
move
were on it.
out or stay with friends in the meantime?
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was the first part of it was a bit ego because of the fact that I was just like, I'm not about to I paid for this place. I'm not about to move me. But then I swallowed my pride pretty quick, cut my losses, and then I just had to get some things arranged because I'm actually set to move out of state in October.
Now let me ask you this:
Yeah,
what did I tell you to do?
Yeah, basically I said give X amount of time. And if this doesn't change, then you already know what you need to do, which you were essentially saying leave.
All right. Well, let me just. I want to cover this because I know that you have a question about being back out in these streets. I think that's more your concern than anything else. But the point being is, listen, you have. So when we talk about you being honest, it's not just being honest. It's not just you being honest to people. It's also being honest with yourself. And one of the things that we say all the time is never let emotion have a seat at the table. Whenever you say it was ego, right, that is emotion. It's not just jealousy or anything. It's ego is emotion. And when you let ego have a seat at the table, what's the first thing that happens is you end up making faulty decisions. And those decisions that you make end up fucking you up. So you can have your ego and you can do whatever, but it still doesn't change the reality. And the fact that you're not honest about what the reality is the problem where you run in, and then you end up wasting time, energy, money, and so on and so forth. So if you call me up and I do a consultation and I make an assessment of this, I'm making an assessment from what you tell me. Right? And I'm also going to ask questions. I'm quite sure I asked a lot of questions about this and that and the other. And then I'm sort of like the computer, like the
all the input.
And the answer comes out. And then you could not listen to it, or you could listen to it, but I promise you it's going to happen. It's going to go down that way. So anytime that you did, so I think, how old are you?
I am now 32.
Okay, so what I'm saying is your happiness will directly be attached to the fact that you will have an ability to recognize that something is wrong and then fix it. Like with the quickness, the longer you wait, the more time you wait, the more money you do. And so it just, and your ego doesn't change the reality of what's going on. So if you got somebody that's not accountable, somebody who won't be accountable, that changes, like all of these things you're talking about, you knew these things when I talked to you. She wasn't being accountable then. She changed the state of reality, right? And whether or not she cried or whatever, the problem is not really that you're so cold. I mean, Harry has that problem. Like Harry,
that I'm cold now?
No, that you give a fuck about people.
I care too much about people, yeah.
Even when they don't give a fuck about you, you care about them. And I recognize very quickly when somebody don't give a fuck about me, and then I just make an adjustment. This is why I don't have a lot of anger to people that let me down, because of the fact that I'm already out.
I mean, I've had to get better with that through the years.
And you have gotten better.
I'm better, yeah. But I still, I'm still not at where you're at, where you cut it quick.
Because it is the math.
That's my problem too.
When you add the math up, the math don't change. Yeah. But so understand that if you're with somebody who will not be accountable, doesn't care about your happiness, is selfish, and redirects the whole, changes the whole. There's no way you could put that in a big pot with scallions, onions, and garlic and think it's going to be a meal. It's just not.
Those ingredients are not. But I mean, he did leave. He did leave, but he should have left sooner. But
so, what's your question now? I didn't mean to.
No. I think I wanted to bring that part of it up.
Okay. Yeah, you have to learn to make those decisions quicker.
My bad, guys. I was like, the headphones died on me. But my bad, I'm out here walking my dog. But I brought that up just because I wanted to give, also just to say, you were right on that, right? And just also speak towards what we had discussed.
Yeah.
But I think like what Vishnu just said, I agree with him and Harry. Like I lean that way a bit more, but now I feel like I'm in a happy meeting between both of y'all, you and Dante. But the thing is that my caveat at the time, it was the death that was around it, right? And I understand grieving. I dealt with it growing up, whatever. So that was the part that even kept me around it for that amount of time, because I understood the grieving side of it. But
now you're out and about here.
It was.
Now you said it was 15 years.
No, 6.
Oh, 6 years. Okay. Well, you got out of you did your 6-year bid. You're out on the streets now. Is it changed? Is it like when you get out of jail, you still have your old pimp suit on, the purple velvet suit? The times have changed. There's computers. What's going on now? Now that you're out back in the world again.
I'm gonna give you. So it's two sides of it. It's like right now, there is one that I'm. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even want to sniff a relationship for a while. Because also I don't even know, like mentally I'm still trying to get around and not allow what just transpired to affect really who I am. You know what I mean? Because I think I understand that it's easy for that to happen. I'm not
You're
gonna let it
extra
happen,
cautious
so
now.
I'm just taking my time. Yeah, just taking my time. But I said all that to say, now we're gonna bring it full circle. Working out. I've been going to a different gym now.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that all of the finest motherfuckers. My bad. I don't know if you can cuss on here.
You can.
That okay. That all of the finest people are at the gym, right?
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, but then I'm very respectful. So crossing this, that barrier of
what's the issue you're having?
Training to holler at somebody.
What's the question?
Holler at some of the women.
What's the question?
So how would y'all holler at a woman that's at the gym?
I think so. One of the things that is difficult to do, is difficult to learn, is to learn how to speak non-transactionally. So, this is where the consultations come in. This is where the Patreon comes in, patreon.com/manschool. It teaches you, we talk about this all the time, is how you get to that point where you can talk. You have to be able to approach a woman within, especially now when you say, I didn't know all these fine women was this already breeds a level of
insecurity
of where you're thirsty.
Yeah.
And it's the minute a woman thinks you're thirsty, then you're gonna have a problem, because it's sort of like you're trying to buy a car and you're trying to get the best deal. And you walk and you go, you kidding me? I love a Corvette. I always wanted a Corvette. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna attach the rim package, the
true coat,
the true coat, the undercoat, to this, because you're already giving your leverage away. The fact that because this woman is attractive, and the problem is her attractiveness. Let me ask you this: was your ex-girl attractive?
Yeah, she was. She was a model.
Okay, so
and when I say that, I don't mean it from like a thirsty space at all. I don't mean it like that at all. I'm just talking about just now, because now I'm back out here, right? So now it's getting your foot. And I've always been.
I mean, he didn't mean it like you are that way, bro. He's just giving you.
No, what I'm saying, I don't even know what you were talking. I don't even know what you thought I was trying to imply. But I'm just saying, your girl was attractive, but you wouldn't be with her now, right? You ran from her.
Oh, for sure.
So what I'm saying to you is that you have to learn from your mistakes. And just because a woman is attractive doesn't mean she's a viable choice just because she's attractive. And when you start realizing that your time, your money, your energy, what you have to give is valuable, then you don't just give it to every chick who's got a big butt and a smile. You know what I mean? Women, if you allow women into your life and you don't create boundaries, there's shitty women too. And so you have to learn to communicate non-transactionally. But that's because you don't have any. You think if you got a bad chick, you figure that she's worthy of you, and she really hasn't shown herself to be worthy of you. Women are kind of taught that, yo, you know, how many times you hear women go, I am the table. And it's like, bitch, you a footstool. Like, stop playing. Like, what the fuck is you?
Yeah,
you know,
just because a woman's attractive, you know.
But that's because we put the
value to that.
Value on the attractiveness. What I'm saying is that you have to kind of be aware of what your value is, and the way you are. I mean, the simple fact that you're in the gym working out and stuff, it's like you're trying to be in shape. You're the best version. You're trying to be the best version of yourself. That should mean something. And just because a woman is attractive shouldn't mean that she could be able to trade all of her good looks for everything that you own. You know, and that's what happens when a woman is attractive. I mean,
So about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we see
when you're watching the Super Bowl, they go to that the luxury box, the owner's box. It's always the owner, the Hall of Famer, the former player who won a championship, and then just some hot chick,
some
random hot chick.
Who's she? Nobody. She has a vagina and she's hot, and they give her access.
That's how she got into the how she gets into the VIP box.
She didn't throw no touchdowns. She
doesn't own the team. She didn't create an empire.
And don't get me wrong. I'm saying you can give people access, but you should always be scrutinizing, is this person good enough for me? And the only way that you can have that attitude is you got to be working to be the best of yourself, you know? And if looks is the only thing that you think is important, you're probably gonna, you know, it's like like you look at all the stuff that you went through 6 years with your girl. I mean, the reality is she's the same person she was when you met her. What if you had made these assumptions and made these decisions about her when you met her? You wouldn't have been in there with her 6 years.
Yeah.
So it kind of becomes a waste of time because when you're approaching these women, you should never be complimenting them in a sexual way, but you got to talk to them. You know, it's a funny thing. We just me and Godfrey and I was just going back and forth because he made a comment on this girl. She's at a festival. She's at like a music festival, and the girl has like all the spiritual accoutrements. She's got the door knocker earring and the ankh, and Godfrey goes like, and this guy says, "You mind if I take a picture of you?" And she goes, "I'm gay." And she, you know, she's kind of nasty, and Godfrey made a comment about how you're at a festival. But the bottom line is you also don't know what she's gone through, like how many guys have hit on her and the way in which guys approached her. I think you just got to be, if you have the empathy to understand that, how would you want somebody to talk to you? You want somebody to see you as a human being, not just, you don't want somebody to just see you for your wallet, right?
Right.
So you want somebody to genuinely be interested in you, and I would say that's how you have to approach. And if you fake it, they'll know you're faking it because they're the best detectives. I mean, look, they'll find shit about you even when you're not doing it. So
when you're not doing anything wrong,
they'll suspect you.
They are relentless.
So does that answer your question? Hello?
I think so to some extent. It's because mainly what I was asking is just because now at this stage, you know, you're just getting out. Now you're out here getting a chance to get to know new people again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's really what I was asking. Because like I said, this is I'm asking that like from a respectful vantage point because of the fact that you're in a gym. You know what I mean? And people wearing whether it's tight clothes, and I'm in there training myself. So it's not to be intrusive and things like that. So that's the reason why I'm asking.
That doesn't mean you have to be in a situation where it's a funny thing because I don't know if you know comedy Tony Baker. He was like, I never talk to women. These women don't want to talk to you. And if you can, can you bring that up, Patty? It's Godfrey's video on his Instagram.
Oh yeah, I
of
saw
Tony
that one, yeah.
Baker. Or
And
the
Tony
music?
Baker did a video also where he
By
talks
the way,
about-
speaking of her going, I'm gay or whatever.
Yeah.
There's some girl did a prank on Instagram, whatever, where she had like a gas, the nozzle.
Yeah.
She had a nozzle with a broken hose that she put into her gas tank, and she would drive around a parking lot, and people go, you got something sticking out. There's a gas tank. She's like, I have a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Miss, you got a gas can.
She said that was the Robert Turner. Thank you for the $5 on the Cash App.
Nice.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. What's wrong with my Cash App? Did you turn it down again?
Your phone was going. You had the things going off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't turn me off.
Oh boy.
Bro, someone said something about my shoes, bro.
I
These
know
are
they're
not.
talking about your dumb
These are
boots.
Nike Timberlands, bro. These are not like Ross Timberlands.
They're
What the fuck?
Nikes. Yeah.
Yeah, but you had them fucking Hucker Bucker boots on last time.
Bahamas. Those are
Remember?
good too, bro.
From Walmart.
It
You
was
had
raining.
you had the Air Targets that you were wearing.
Yeah,
the other-
Bimberlands.
Yeah,
It was.
So yeah, I mean, I think there's this thing where it's like you're not supposed to talk about it, but I've never had a problem approaching women. In fact, a lot of times, I was talking about the other day that chick approached me, the one that was like,
Pizza girl?
yeah. I mean, I think if you're not a creep, but you got to not be a creep. The problem is most guys are creep, and when they approach,
They come in hard
Even
and
if
heavy.
you don't
Yeah.
want to be a creep, you look like a creep.
yeah.
And I'm sure they get hit on a lot at the gym.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and
you
if
better
they're-
have something creative
yeah, I
and unique
mean-
to say.
Yeah, I mean, and they're all
See,
trying to
that's
keep
why I
that.
posed the question, because like I said, this is the first. This is the first for me. It's been 6 years.
And I mean, I also wouldn't be the
You know what I mean?
it just, I think what happens is guys will hit on a girl and it's just obvious that they're just
Let me ask you this. Do you
Sure.
subscribe to the don't shit where you eat policy?
absolutely not.
No, you don't care?
I ate a sandwich on the toilet, bro.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
While
You
I'm
shit all
taking a-
over.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
shit. You don't care. You shit at the dinner table.
Dinner
Because the
table.
danger is you go out, it doesn't work, and then you got to either you see that person at the gym or you got
But
to move gyms.
his 5 bricks thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you follow that,
It all works out.
it all works out.
It
There's no,
teaches you everything.
because you can eat and shit at the same place
Okay.
cleanly.
All right, here we go.
Cleanly.
I guess you can't.
I mean, gotta
So
wash your
yeah,
hands.
I just think that's the thing. And if you have a problem with it, you can always get a consultation. You know what? Also, do this when you get a chance. Go. I have my website is up. It's DanteNero.com. Take the audit. I have an audit, which is a test that you can take, and it kind of gives you a score about where you're at in terms of your life and trying to be your optimum self and your best version of yourself, and where you're missing them. There's some questions on that, and it kind of gives you an assessment. So it'll give you a score, and then it kind of gives you an idea of where you need to work at, what you need to work at, But I mean, also understand this. You haven't been in the game for a while, and you're going to be rusty, One of the things I say to guys all the time, anytime I give advice, they're going to fuck it up. Everybody fucks it up.
Bro, we gotta build a Dante chatbot.
What's the chat?
Like, yeah.
Well, you're gonna work
Yeah.
on that. I don't want it to be in your voice.
It's gonna be in your voice.
Bro.
Oh, yeah, that'd be funny.
Hey guys, I appreciate
Bro,
it. I'm
it's
gonna clear the line.
Dante.
I'll let y'all later.
Yeah, let me see that. Okay.
Appreciate
Thank
y'all.
you, bro.
All right,
thanks for
man.
calling in, bro.
Thanks for
Let me
calling,
bring this
bro.
up.
Wish you
This
best.
is can you you can't
If we
play
can
it. If you
enlarge
play
it.
it, what happens? We get play it. I don't
Yeah, well, you're not going to get a copyright strike. That's true.
And all of you.
Yeah,
But most
you
of
might as
y'all.
well said all.
Most of
You
you.
got it. Here's my point. Him and I had to talk about this.
I
And
do agree
said,
with the door knocker thing. It's not normally a good indicator. But anyway.
To do that is to be like.
I'm just going
That's
by my
kind of
own
racism,
personal
bro.
experience.
I know a lot of dudes that wear
That's a
headbands
door
that
knocker
blow dudes.
racism.
What? All right. That's not,
Just saying, you don't want to.
First of all, that's not true. I don't know why you're making up facts now.
Yes, they put their hair out of their face
to blow dudes. Ridiculous.
Right, Patty? A lot of dudes wear headbands. You know, Harry.
Yeah, Patty. You know how many people blow other people. Why are you going to him? Trying to suck him into it. Ridiculous. I'm just saying.
And Vishnu always wants to hang out with dudes, so
But that's true.
Yeah,
but
because I'm married, bro. That's what I do.
yeah. He just wants to hang out. He doesn't want to blow people.
Because she can't call you. She can't say you're cheating if it's a dude.
Yeah, now with the dudes, she knows I'm not gay.
Anyway, I don't know. From my end, there's a couple things. The door knocker is one that's like.
Here's my thing. It's just nobody wants to be not treated like an individual because of something or whatever. But what I would say is this. You don't know what that girl is going through. If she's an attractive girl like that, you have no idea what she's going. You have no idea how many guys have hit on her and been abusive and or hit on her, and because she just said a no thank you or whatever, fuck you, bitch. This goes on. And you don't know what her mood is. So yes, you're absolutely right. If she says no thank you, then you back off. You give her space. But to think that she owes you kindness because of first of all, you have no idea. It's fine if she wants to be kindness. And she could just be a bitch. That's possible too. But the point is, we're the same way I would tell a guy not to take it personal when somebody rejects them because you don't know what they're going in. They could have lost their grandmother this morning. Yeah. And now you like, damn, you got a fat ass. And he's like, yo, get the fuck away from me. Now you're going, why are you being so rude? It's like, I just lost my fucking grandmother. And she may not say that, but the response could be that. She could be on a fucking period, It could be any number of things. The point being, you can't make that assumption, but I think when you approach somebody with sincerity and somebody read the fucking room. To the same token, to make these broad-stroking ideas about somebody with a door knocker or spiritual attire or whatever, you don't know this person, dog, and you don't do that, and you don't owe somebody. That person doesn't owe you kindness because you trying to fuck. You trying to beat.
Well, technically, nobody owes anybody kindness. But,
Right, right.
But I still think,
Yeah, but it's not that. Guys, if she's an attractive girl, why is the guy talking to her? Because he's trying to get her. Do you have the Tony Baker thing?
They didn't pull that one up. I don't know if he understood that you wanted that. What is it specifically?
Oh, yeah, we got to call. What's your name? Where you calling?
Let's take the call.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Julian, calling from Pittsburgh.
What's going on, kid? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
How can I help you, bro?
Man, so I'm just calling today just to hopefully you guys can give me just some words of encouragement so I could finally leave my girl. But I just have some, some reserves about it. But I know it's what I got to do. It's just rough on me because it's been 6 years, but I know this relationship's over.
This is the second time in 6 years. Something about that 6 year mark where you go, I can stand all I can stand and I can't stand no more.
Why? What do you need the encouragement for, and why do you think the relationship should end?
I need the encouragement, one, because it's been 6 years, but also we have a child involved. Not that we have a child together, but I have my daughter lives with me full time. So me, my girlfriend, and my daughter all live together. So it kind of makes things a little complicated. But I think the relationship is over because, honestly, my girl, she's not elevating the way that I'm elevating right now. Like I'm literally working on every aspect of my life to be the best version of myself. And I've supported her through nursing school for 3 years. And she finished 2 years ago. And in them 2 years, she never took she took her NCLEX test 5 times and she's failed every time. And I don't mind the failing. It's the I'm giving her words of encouragement. I'm supporting her. I'm paying all the bills. I'm trying to minimize her stress, but she still accuses me of cheating. She just says crazy shit all the time. It's like
that's
you would have swore
problem.
I'm not doing anything. You would have swore I ain't shit. The way she talked lately, and it's just been lately, like the last this year, basically. Like she failed
Well,
her
I
test
mean,
a couple
then you
times.
wonder why she's so insecure about it. I mean, you know, people always say it's you know, it's when they're doing something, but I don't always agree with that. just
No, I don't think
because
it means they're doing something necessarily.
somebody's insecure, but they're insecure because of whatever makes
Past
them
history.
insecure.
I mean,
Yeah.
even
trauma.
even the exams that she's trying to take, and she's probably feeling.
That's
like, you
all.
know,
She probably feels insecure because
Yeah.
she's a dummy. No,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
But you know how it is, like,
But
you know,
she took it 5 times and didn't pass it once.
it's probably
But I
stressful.
think I think that here's the difference. It's like just because somebody is down in the dumps or they're feeling depressed, right? I don't allow you. I will not allow somebody to use me as an emotional
Punching bag.
punching bag. Just never. Like I cannot, even when I understand where it's coming from,
Sure, yeah.
I will not allow it because the reason why I never allow it is because number one, it doesn't do either one of us any good. So if you're accusing me this, or you're saying that I'm neglectful, or I don't have time, or whatever, right? What you're doing is you got something going on in you, and instead of you talking to me about what it is, you want to do some fuck shit to make me feel fucked up about something, and then I gotta go, well, what did I do? And I ain't doing that because I don't
You got to
operate
take
like
things out on me.
you're not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
I can't.
So I'm gonna go. Don't talk to me like that.
Yeah.
And if you talk to me, we get dead this yesterday, and I mean that because somebody who does that is never gonna not do that. They're either gonna learn that there are boundaries and they're gonna respect your boundaries, or they're not. And
Well, I mean, you could end up, what can happen is that you're so kind and you tolerate it that it becomes that. Because a lot of relationships, you know, they start out one way and then it becomes, no one enters into a relationship. No, I do.
I believe that there's always a moment. There's a moment when when the person early on with it may not be as frequent.
Oh, no,
but
no.
this-
There's always red flags and things up front,
Right.
but also the how people treat you changes throughout the way if you allow someone to get away with
right.
stuff.
But I don't agree that it changes. The person is who they are. They're going to treat you how you let them treat you. So when it ends up being a shit show at the end, it's because you let it go. The red flags came up because you was like, I don't want to make a big thing about it.
Well, we always talk about women testing you and
Sure.
pushing. And if you allow those boundaries to be pushed, then the boundaries change and how they treat you changes. That's where
And
I'm
I've
coming
never
from.
had the situation where somebody's pushed that boundary. I've allowed it, and it got better. It
Right.
Never.
No, yeah. But that's what I'm saying is
Yeah.
that's what's happened here. And it happens in quite a few relationships when guys don't understand how they have to control that is the boundaries get pushed. And if you're too kind and you don't push back and set immediate boundaries with
But I
consequences.
guarantee you, how long you said you've been with her for 6 years? I guarantee you that there were remnants of this the first year that y'all were dating.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But the
So-
one thing I will say is she's quick. She's quick to apologize, and she's quick to cook a meal.
Okay, Harry
and
could
act
deal
like
with
Yeah,
this.
I understand that, and
I've
I've had to say this. I appreciate you apologizing, but that if nothing changes, the apology becomes worthless. It
That
means
and
nothing.
$2.69 to
Yeah.
get you a quart of milk. Like, I don't change what your behavior is.
You could apologize in one hand and shit in another,
Yeah.
and see which one gets filled up first.
Apology is an action word. It
Yeah.
is. It requires work and change. If somebody keeps apologizing and they're quick to apologize, but they keep doing it, if they do it again or they do it 2 or 3 times, it's like here's the bottom the bottom line with that. What you're saying is you treating me like shit, flying off the handle, and then apologizing afterward is
okay.
fine.
Yeah,
That
that's
behavior
fine.
is fine. You're literally condoning it, and you're teaching her how to act that way.
Yeah, that behavior is okay. That process
But she
is okay.
she also probably feels comfortable because she feels emotionally like, you
Because he
know,
hasn't checked her.
yeah,
Right,
and
right.
your daughter is also like, you both are like connected to her.
But reckless people who are reckless with their emotions, and they you have never been checked before, then they'll treat you like you the monster, like you fly off the handle. And I don't really give a fuck what you think about how I fly, because I'm always checking myself. Like, I'm not being unreasonable. I know, and if I am being unreasonable, I take a step back and I go,
you question it.
Reasonable, RFF, it's reasonable, fair, and firm. That's the opera. You go, am I being reasonable? Am I being fair to her and what her perspective is? And am I being firm about my boundaries? If I can't check RFF, then I know that I need to make the adjustment is on my side. But if I didn't know, if I'm being reasonable, if you got something going on and then you want to act funny style with me and all, even the smallest little infraction of passive aggressiveness and stuff, I'm just not having it. And it's not because I'm mean. It's just because it doesn't help her. Doesn't make her feel better. No. It surely doesn't make me feel better. You're making an attempt to make me feel guilty about something I did or did not do. And then you're not saying to me, this is something that makes me upset. It bothers me. And
you're not offering clarity or potential solutions.
You're just being a jerk. And
well, Angela NYC commented, she also feels she's stagnant and she's projecting onto him.
Sure.
That's bad enough, but in front of his child is totally unacceptable. Well,
absolutely.
Yeah, that makes it worse.
Look, I'll give you an example. As far as being reasonable, she took me out to eat last week. And
how many times did you take her out in the course of 6 years?
A million.
Okay.
A million.
Then I don't.
Literally.
Okay, so what?
But that's not part of the story. I was gonna say,
okay.
She took me out to drink, but when we got to the eat, but when we got to the restaurant, she wanted to drink. I asked her reasonably, because she has problems with alcohol. I asked her if she could please not drink. Man, she fucking caused a scene because I asked her to not drink. She got mad as hell. So it's like, I'm being reasonable. I was being kind. I wasn't being mean. All I asked was for her just not to drink. And then she just act like a crazy person.
The only thing you're missing is the firm part.
Right. What was it reasonable? Was her response reasonable?
No, it wasn't. No. She immediately got an attitude. I said, "Yo,
is it fair?
Can we not drink tonight?
Is it fair for you not to want her to drink because she jumps out the window?
She acts crazy. She's already very emotional.
Answer the question. In the past, she has jumped out the window, got drunk, and acted up. Is it fair for her to want to be able to drink regardless of what her past history is with you and alcohol?
Yeah.
So it's not fair for her to want to drink. It's fair for you to ask her not to drink.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the boundaries that you're setting is that you're being supportive and you're not getting back what you want.
Yeah.
Relationship's over, dog. I get you want a pep talk, but the pep talk is stop letting somebody fuck you over.
Yeah.
Like,
you already know what it is. You're on the right track already. You're just scared to do it because it's going to hurt feelings. But she doesn't. Keep in mind that she doesn't give a shit about your feelings. Because I've been through the same thing you've gone through. Maybe not to the level of the alcohol part, but when somebody is taking their issues out on you,
it don't stop.
It doesn't stop. The only thing I would ask is if you brought this up, which I'm going to assume that you've had conversations with her about her behavior and stuff. But if that person doesn't change and they don't give a shit about you, they're not interested.
They're not going to change, bro. They're not going to change. I've found this to be the truth. Most people don't change. And the people that do change, there's usually something cataclysmic that has to happen in order to make somebody say, "Oh, everybody got my number, and this is some bullshit. I need to figure out. I need to get." And so I think. How old are you?
I'm 34.
All right. If you had lung cancer and somebody said you gotta stop smoking, right? What would you do? You gonna still smoke?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna quit ASAP.
Okay, so what I'm saying is this is not healthy. It's not going good, and it's not going to turn out good. So if you don't have the maturity and the love of yourself enough to pull the trigger, you don't need a pep talk. There's no pep talk. It's
unless you are already like at a stage where you're beyond repair. You're like, fuck it.
Even if that's the case, it ain't. The question is even if you are in a place where you're beyond the point of return, so you're going to put up with this for another 2 years?
No, I'm just saying like
I get it. I'm saying you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
It ain't going to change.
Yeah.
None of it is going to change. She's going to still try to kick you in the nuts when this is over with. And it's nice that she apologized, but if you've already learned that her apologies mean nothing because they don't come along with
And
any.
also the nice things she does not outweigh the awful things she does. Even if somebody does nice things for you, when they do awful things, that also negates the nice things.
I'm going to give you one other thing that beyond giving you a pep talk. Understand this. Your daughter is watching this woman be disrespectful to you. Mm. And she is a feminine representation of how women should interact.
You're training her to be awful.
You're training her to be the bitch that your girlfriend is.
Right.
And you're training her that she, and don't take this the wrong way, it should date a bitch-ass dude who's going to just put up with her shit for 6 years and then call up for a pep talk when this woman doesn't respect him, her own father.
Right. You're right.
So she's going to assume that she should, if a guy checks her, it's like, oh, was something wrong with him, then she won't be accountable. Yeah. The lessons that, how old's your daughter?
She's 8.
Yeah, man, she's aware of this. I have a stepdaughter that for my first marriage I raised, and I was always very open and candid with her, right? And we lived in an apartment building, and her aunt lived in the apartment on the first floor. And her aunt was very church 5 days a week, all kinds of weirdo shit. And the whole social aspect of her life was in the church. And she was engaged to the preacher's son, right? Little yellow nigga with curly hair, little R&B motherfucker who every girl in the church, we don't get past the son, just absurd nonsense. And the guy was he's the type of dude that would comb his hair and then put his sweat, stretch the sweater wide so it's over, just a fucking weirdo. You know, daddy's boy, just pussy ass.
Okay, we get it. He's an asshole.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
A minute straight to describe him.
I'm sorry. And my knee. And how about this? Ultimately ended up having a baby with some other chick in the church while she was engaged to him. Mm. She stayed engaged to him because her social circle was so stuck in the church. Sure. She couldn't leave, or she wouldn't leave. My stepdaughter at the time, she goes, I'm never gonna have a boyfriend like that. She just comes up like she used to go downstairs and hang out. Yeah. She goes, if you show me that time again, Patty.
You're the one who asked for a 5-minute closing. You do realize that.
It's 3 minutes. We're still 3 minutes in.
Bro.
You shut up.
I'm just saying. As a guy
103.
What is 103? What do we got?
You see the time?
Yeah. We're supposed to we were supposed to go to when?
He said 5 minutes. He's going to give me 5 minutes. He gave me the signal.
All right.
You put your trauma,
the trauma from giving you a signal that you will pass.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I've given you the hold up sign at third, and you rushed right through into the catcher.
So here's the thing. She goes, I never want to have a boyfriend. Out of the blue, I never want to have a boyfriend like that. I'm like, why? Because I'd always ask her, so she could articulate. Mm-hmm. He'd be primping his hair too much, and she cooks for him, and then he just goes, I don't want to eat that, right? And she couldn't articulate, but the guy was just a piece of garbage.
Right. Yeah.
So kids see this. They get it. They see it, and they mimic it. Because now she knew I didn't treat her mother that way. Right. And she knew, but, where do they learn this? From their mama. From the mom. Their mama was, the father was a fucking kind of just, old West Indian man, do this, do that, do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they learn that from the mother.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm saying. Is as much as you're saying that they're tied into each other, if she wants to still have a relationship with your daughter, she will.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't, she doesn't. But what you need to do is teach her that men ain't going to sit around and put up with somebody who acts like a bitch, and women shouldn't act like bitches.
I would say the pep talk, if you're going to give any pep talk, is you don't deserve this. Your daughter doesn't deserve this.
Right.
And this person doesn't give a shit about you and your feelings, so why should you care about them?
And what I'm saying, it ain't going to turn out good.
Yeah. It's not going to get better.
And every minute that you take to pull the trigger on this will be the time that you will take away from yourself, and she won't give a fuck. She gonna throw a drink right in your face. You're becoming a drink in the face kind of dude. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Because it don't pay off. That makes sense?
Every second
you're
you're
right.
wasting. You're
Yeah.
wasting
And you
your
deserve
life.
better than that,
Yeah.
bro.
Thanks, bro.
right.
Hopefully this helps. Keep us posted on how it goes and do it, man.
Yeah, wish you best,
will.
bro.
Thank-
All
Thank
right,
you guys so much.
Harry,
Appreciate
go
it.
ahead.
If you want to follow me on my social media, at Harry Terjaian, that would be awesome. That's where I'm posting all my stuff, at Harry Terjaian. Also, if you like what we're doing here on the show, please go support us at Patreon, patreon.com/manschool202, where we do bonus content. That's where we do all the extra stuff, all over at patreon.com/manschool202.
Bish.
At Vishnu Vaka Comedy, guys. And check out my website, vishnuvaka.com. And I'm this August 15th, Saturday, I'm in New Jersey. So anybody's out there in New Jersey.
Where in New Jersey? It's a big state.
Catch a Rising Star, Princeton.
There
Just
you
go
go.
to Jersey and yell.
Yeah,
Where's
I'll be there.
Vishnu?
Catch a Rising Star, Princeton, New Jersey.
August 15th. Go check out
August
Vishnu. He's funny.
Thank you.
Yo, everything. Check out my new website. Don't forget to go online and take the audit. The audit is on DanteNero.com. Consultations is DanteNero.com. Click on consult. Make sure you take the audit. Yeah, follow us on everything, like Harry said. On the Patreon is patreon.com/manschool202. GYBB, get your balls back. WWDD, what would Dante do? Sexual Revolution is being podcast. We love y'all, man. Peace. We out of here.